All right, welcome everyone. Happy Wednesday. I'm Michelle Fletcher, and to respect everyone's time, I know this is a 15-minute event, so we're gonna go pretty quickly, but just to get started, I wanna ask a question. If you guys wanna hold up fingers or type it in the chat, just let me know, how many fruits and vegetables do you think you ate today? Five. Jules, what was that, Kristen? It was like flashing numbers. What was that? Oh, like 20? So Mari's on here. Oh, 5. Mari, how many fingers are those? 3? Okay. Okay. Claudia, like 2. I know we have those days, right? Well, don't worry. Today, we're going to be talking about some solutions to help you, but just know that only 10% of Americans eat the number of servings that we should be eating every day, right? And so the crazy part is, even though we're supposed to be eating 9 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables, that includes even things like ketchup and potatoes. That's what they include in that number of vegetables. So you're in the right place tonight. Because we're here to really learn some really simple ways that you can incorporate more plants into your diet, more fruits and vegetables, which we are so desperately in need of and our bodies are lacking. And I'm going to talk mainly about Juice Plus and how it can help you to do that. So Juice Plus has been a solution that me and my family has been using for 11 years. I can talk about it all day because there's so many things I love about it, but I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play a quick video just so you can have a great overview of what Juice Plus is. And then I'm going to come back and share some more education with you on other things to look out for when it comes to good health. So let me enlarge the screen and hit play.
Eat more fruits and vegetables. It's about the only thing every expert agrees on. You need to eat more fruits and vegetables for the health you want.
We eat plenty of protein, we eat plenty of carbohydrates and sugar, we have plenty of calories. What we're missing to be healthy, to be at our optimal best, is the nutrition of plants.
We know that we need to get probably at least 7 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables every day, and most of us can't or don't. And that's where Juice Plus comes in.
Juice Plus really helps bridge that gap between what we're supposed to be eating and what we do eat.
Juice Plus provides the nutrients from 30 different fruits and vegetables every day. And they're micronutrients. You don't need a whole lot of them. You just need a little bit every day.
Such a quick, easy, once a day, simple thing to do.
Juice Plus capsules and the Juice Plus ingredients are non-GMO. They are vegan.
Tested for herbicides, pesticides, yeast, mold, and fungus. It's gluten-free, dairy-free, even the capsule.
Juice Plus helps in making healthy living easier because of what I call the 3 E's. It's effective, and we know that it works because of the research. It's efficient. How quick, easy is it? I mean, if you have time to yawn, you can swallow the capsule. And it's economical.
When you tell somebody to change their diet, you might as well ask them to learn a new language, especially if they're an adult, because so much of our life is centered around food. But if you ask somebody to take some capsules, that's one simple change.
I like to look at Juice Plus as the one simple change to help get people started.
We're not asking them to go out and run a marathon. We're not asking them to join a gym. We're simply saying, with your nutrition, try making one simple change.
Habits are tough to change, but if you start slowly and just start one at a time, then you'll notice after that you want to do more of the healthy things and less of the bad things. What really got me involved with Juice Plus was the research.
20 plus years of real clinical research, not mice, not hamsters, not cells, people.
Over 40 publications in the medical literature.
Randomized, controlled, double-blind, placebo-controlled trials done at major university hospitals by the researchers who were tops in that field.
People are always looking at labels. Labels provide very limited information. What matters is bioavailability. Are the nutrients actually getting into your blood?
20 of the clinical studies that have been done show bioavailability, which means that the nutrients are getting into the bloodstream.
Beyond that, we've shown functionality. It gets into the blood and it helps different tissues and cells and systems work better. That's as good as it gets.
Brain health, skin health, gum health, lung health, heart health, supports a healthy immune system. There is no other fruit and vegetable supplement on the planet that has the quantity and the quality of nutritional research that Juice Plus has.
Juice Plus is not a magic pill. Juice Plus is not the only thing that people can do. For the past 17 years, I have enjoyed the benefits of over 30 fruits and vegetables every day in my body.
In my 27 years, I've seen a lot of these copycat products come and go, and they come and go. Juice Plus stays because it's the standard.
Okay, I love that quick overview video. Let me see, exit full screen. I'm going to close out of this and I'm going to come back to you guys. So I'm going to talk really quickly about the 4 pillars of health, right? But I really think there's 5 pillars of health. The first one being nutrition. So we just talked about nutrition and how you can get it in concentrated form through Juice Plus. But just know that we should be eating 7 to 9 servings of fruits and vegetables. That's children to like adult female. Then 9 to 13 from adult female to like male. And if you're someone who's very physically active, you should be eating even more servings than that. So a lot of times they're saying you should be eating 16 to 18 servings of fruits and vegetables, which is really hard. And so a lot of people have tried to bridge the gap with multivitamins. I was one of those people. For most of my life, I was taking a multivitamin thinking that was what was going to bridge the gap. But we know that fruits and vegetables contain tens of thousands of vitamins, minerals, phytochemicals, plant nutrition that your body really can recognize and knows how to use. Whereas a multivitamin, man has only been able to replicate a little over 30 vitamins and minerals, right? So we want to get our nutrition from plant sources because it's going to have an even bigger impact. And then the next thing, number 2 on the pillar of health, is hydration. So I know most of you probably already know we should be drinking half our body weight in ounces. So if you're a 200-pound male, you should be drinking 100 ounces of water. If you live here in South Florida, you should probably drink more because it's so hot and humid. Your body's probably just like losing that water so fast, right? The third thing is exercise. Our bodies were made to move, right? And so exercise does so many really good things. First of all, it strengthens our muscles. It improves your blood circulation. It's really like a natural, what do you call it? Mood enhancer. Because I know one thing, a lot of times I drag myself to go work out, but after I feel like, oh, I feel so good. So there's so many benefits to working out and getting that exercise in. So be conscious of that. And what is the best exercise? I always hear people asking. It's really the one that you're going to do. So think back to your childhood. What did you love doing when you were a kid? Was it jump rope? Was it skating? Like, it doesn't have to be just going to the gym and doing crazy stuff. You can go back into your like memories and think of what did you love to do when you were younger and that you would probably stick to. Okay, and then pillar number 4 is getting enough sleep. This used to be where I would just crash and fail. My sleep was so bad. I used to be a night owl and then I would wake up early and not get enough rest, but we really should be getting at least 7 to 9 hours of rest every night. Those people that say they don't need that much, I don't know, God bless them, but your body, that's when your body has time to recover and repair from all the things it undergoes during the day, right? So we need to give our bodies that opportunity to recover and repair itself every night. The last thing, which is really not included, but I think it should be, is stress, managing our stress levels, right? So if we're doing all those first 4 things, but we are under extreme stress every day, guess what? We're pretty much negating all the good things that we're doing. Stress is a silent killer. So just think of different ways. I keep looking at Jules on here, but she's the queen of like talking about breathing, like just simple breathing exercises sometimes will bring down that stress level. Practicing maybe yoga, meditating, praying, doing something that is just going to take you out of all the things that are happening in the world and just give your time that peace, right? So those are the 5 things I wanted to share with you tonight. I have been a part of the Juice Plus business and using the products for the past 11 years. And I can go on and on about the things that has done for my family. My son, who was 14 months at the time, was really the reason I took a look at Juice Plus. He was my sickly kid, very picky eater. Within 2 months of starting on it, the changes that occurred were incredible. Like, he was picking up veggies that he would never eat before. His health was like totally changed, 360. It was incredible. Our entire family has noticed changes from the beginning until even now. I'm like, wow, I crave things that I never ate before, because honestly, I was a picky eater. I am in my mid 40s, and I swear I feel like I'm in my 20s. I probably feel better than my 20s, because let me tell you, I used to want to crash around noon when I was in my 20s. After I ate lunch, I was like, I need to take a nap. But now I have endless energy all throughout the day. My husband's postnasal drip disappeared. All these amazing things just happened from us flooding our body with all this nutrition. So Juice Plus is 30 fruits and vegetables and capsules. And now we even have a plant-based omega. We also have a plant-based protein powder, 2 types, one that's high protein, one that's like a really good source of protein. I mean, we just have so many options, including I am now an urban gardener. I grow my own food. So there's just so many things and tools that we have in our arsenal to help you get healthier. And you know, as much as I love the products, I have to say, I love this community that I am a part of just as much. Like, I look on the screen and I see so many people that I am now connected to thanks to this business. And I mean, positive, uplifting, constantly like just emulating how they do things, because they're amazing. Like, you learn things from different people. And so this community and this business has brought me so much joy, so much, just more than I could ever have asked for. So I am going to play a video. It's really short, just so you can get a glimpse at what it's like to be a part of this business, especially in the times that we're living in. I was just listening to Jules a second ago. She's so wise, but she was just like, oh my gosh, do you know how much of a difference $500 a month can make? And if there was ever a time to say that statement, it is right now, with gas prices through the roof, home prices out of control. Like, everything has increased in price, but most people's jobs have not increased their salaries, right? So I'm going to play this video, because if there was ever a time this was important, it is right now. And I just want you to join us because we are part of something that's so amazing. So hold on, I'm going to play the video.
The Juice Plus company is now in over 20 countries and growing, which goes to show that our mission is really a global mission.
Inspiring healthy living is so much bigger than just drinking more water or eating more fruits and vegetables or moving more.
It's about creating a whole healthy person, a whole healthy family.
I think of being a mom on a mission to help as many other women realize there's something out there to help their families, help them with their health, that can help them financially.
I love the fact that everywhere I go, I'm able to offer something that can help people's health, but then also help them realize their dreams.
Our mission is also to change lives. And we like to say that we like to do good as we do well. And our good is done through the Juice Plus Foundation that partners with many nonprofits out there to lend a hand to those that are less fortunate than we are. We can see the impact that we're making, that we're part of a bigger movement, putting people on a journey to really make a difference in their life.
There's a lot of ways that you can make money, but there's only a few ways that you can make money and a difference.
And it's so much more than the product offering, it's the education and inspiration.
It just becomes a part of who we are. It becomes a part of our story and our life every single day.
Everyone needs more fruits and vegetables in their lives. We're not getting enough. And the fact that I can share this message, not only here at home, but around the world, is amazing.
Okay, that is me. That was recorded like maybe 5 years ago. Let me stop sharing. So I'll just say, this business has allowed me to be at home with my kids for the past 11 years, something I never dreamed of. I have a background in IT, so I was in corporate for over 10 years, and I never thought of having an at-home business. It was never in my vocabulary, but this business has allowed me to be at home for the past 11 years with my kids and to have the option to do so much more and have so much more time freedom than I ever imagined. But even if it was just giving me an extra $500 every month, that is a big deal too. So, I want to welcome you to join us. We are at the 15-minute mark right now because we started at 8:31. So if you have to jump off, I totally understand, but I do have a guest who's going to be sharing her experience with us, and that is Kristen Bosse. She'll be sharing for a few minutes. So if you have a few more minutes to stay on and hear her story, you won't regret it. So Kristen, you mind?
Not at all. Thank you, Michelle, for having me, and thank you everybody for hopping on. Juice Plus was not something that I was looking for at all for any reason. My pediatrician kept telling me that I needed to put my kids on it because they had every itis that you could possibly think of and they weren't going away. And I would cancel, they share June is both of their birthdays, the younger two. And I had to cancel their birthday party 3 times. And I kept going in, and I finally, out of desperation, said to my husband, go buy a juicer. And I told the pediatrician, I'll do anything that you tell me to do at this point. And she said, well, are you ready? And she started them on Juice Plus and took dairy out of my son's diet. And I can tell you that it changed our lives forever. If we had to go on a strict budget where things were on the chopping block, Juice Plus would be the last thing to go. It wouldn't go. It's a non-negotiable in our house. It has provided us the opportunity to not have to worry if we need to take the nebulizer or an inhaler with us on vacation. I don't have to take off days because my kids are sick anymore. The belly aches, the itises, my IBS, my allergies, my asthma, my husband, everything has just changed for the better in our family. And it was one simple catalyst that led us on this trajectory. And I had friends that kept saying, what are you doing? What are you doing? Their kids were sick. My kids weren't sick. And what are you doing? And so I would tell them, and then one friend led to another friend, and it just kind of snowballed. And the person that I was getting it from kept saying to me, you should do this. And again, I was like, nope, I was a hard no. I wanted no part of it. I had a career and I was focused on that, and I didn't need that. And finally one day I said, okay, fine, I'll do it. And it was, again, one of the best choices that I've ever made. I have met some of the most fabulous people in this business. I've had the opportunity to help so many people that I would have never known. I've met fabulous doctors, nurses, everybody that you could think of. And I appreciated the business, and I appreciated the extra money that I had, that I didn't have to, think twice about spending on certain things, because it was my play money. And over COVID, I work in healthcare. I was furloughed for 5 months, and that stopped on a dime. And thankfully I was in a position that my checks don't put dinner on the table, but my checks definitely help with things. And those were gone. And my Juice Plus business only soared at that point. People had a better appreciation for their immune system and what they could do to make themselves healthy. And I'm so thankful that I had the opportunity to have my plan B, which I would have thought was a plan Z. If you would have asked me, if you would have 9 years ago, you would have talked to me, I would have told you were bananas. If you would have thought I would be sitting on a call talking about how much I love something like this. But I can tell you that Juice Plus has provided my family with better health, wealth, but not financial wealth, just like family wealth. I don't know how to explain it. It's made our lives better. We've met, like I said, amazing people, and there's not a day that I would look back without it. So.
Thank you so much for sharing, Kristen. That was so good. So I'm going to stop the recording, but I am going to open it up to if there's any questions.